Hold on to your hats, Warriors fans. We've got some jaw-dropping news that could redefine our championship aspirations. Speculation is rampant that a major player departure is on the horizon, and it's sending shockwaves through the Bay Area. Who is the player at the center of this whirlwind, and what does it mean for our team's future? Join me as we break down the implications of this potential move, and make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for the latest updates. The recent trade involving Andrew Wiggins has sent shockwaves throughout the Golden State Warriors community. Draymond Green, in a heartfelt conversation on his show with Baron Davis, opened up about the emotional toll this trade has taken, not just on the players, but on their families as well. Green shared how his kids were devastated when they learned Wiggins was leaving for the Miami Heat. It's a poignant reminder that these trades are not merely transactions. They disrupt the familial bonds that form within a team. The fact that Wiggins' children had similar feelings underscores the deep connections these players build over the years. Wiggins wasn't just a key player on the court. He was a brother to Green, a bond forged since their time together in Golden State, starting in 2019. Wiggins played a pivotal role in the Warriors' triumph in the 2022 championship, and his statistics reflect his contributions: 16.7 points, 4.7 rebounds, and 2.2 assists over 307 games. But beyond the numbers, his presence was integral to the team's chemistry. The departure of a player like Wiggins marks the end of an era for Green and his family, a transition that hits hard. However, Wiggins has quickly adapted to his new life in Miami, even outperforming expectations with an average of 19.9 points per game. During a recent matchup where the Warriors faced the Heat, Green admitted it felt strange playing against his brother, but he couldn't help but feel pride in Wiggins' success. It's moments like these that remind us that basketball is about more than just the game. It's about relationships, growth, and support. Now, as we look ahead, the Warriors are rumored to be making a bold move targeting Robert Williams III, a player whose defensive prowess could significantly enhance the team's capabilities. Williams is regarded as one of the best shot blockers in the league, averaging 1.7 blocks per game, with the potential to elevate the Warriors' defensive game. With the trade deadline approaching, the decision-making process for the Warriors is more critical than ever. Currently, the Warriors are $38 million over the salary cap, which complicates matters. Making a high-cost trade could mean success in the short term, but might haunt the franchise in the long run if not calculated properly. Fortunately, the Blazers are reportedly asking for only second-round picks for Williams, opening an intriguing window for the Warriors to make a strategic move. They have a wealth of draft picks in the coming years, which could make a solid offer viable. Imagine Williams joining forces with Draymond Green, creating a defensive duo that could become a nightmare for opposing offenses. Together, they could form an impenetrable barrier in the paint, while Williams would also provide offensive versatility, thriving in pick-and-roll situations alongside stars like Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson. His presence could lead to better fast-break opportunities and allow the Warriors to focus more on their offensive strengths without the constant worry of defensive lapses. The potential impact of this trade extends beyond immediate results. Williams, at just 27 years old, represents a long-term solution to the Warriors' defensive concerns, while still allowing for growth alongside key players. But will the Warriors make this move? They have the resources and the motivation to strengthen their roster, but is it the risk versus reward scenario that will pay off in the end? Honestly, I'm torn. While the idea of adding Williams is exciting and could significantly bolster our chances for a championship, I can't help but wonder about the long-term implications. Will this trade compromise our future for a short-term gain? It's a tough call, and I want to hear from you. What do you think? Should the Warriors pull the trigger on this trade, or is it too big of a risk given the current landscape? As I sit here reflecting on the Golden State Warriors' recent moves, it's hard not to feel a rush of excitement, especially after acquiring Jimmy Butler. Sure, we've faced a couple of disappointing losses against the Atlanta Hawks and Miami Heat, but let's not forget the bigger picture. Butler has not just joined the team, he's transformed us from a play-in contender to sneaky championship hopefuls. I mean, can you believe that? A player of his caliber, coming to the Warriors, has shifted the narrative around our season. Now let's talk about the decision to pursue Zach LaVine instead of sealing the deal for Butler. At the time, many of us were left scratching our heads, thinking that LaVine could be the perfect addition to our roster. We knew we needed another scorer, someone dynamic who could light up the court. But as we see LaVine struggle to find his groove in Sacramento, it's clear that the Warriors dodged a bullet. The Kings, despite their coaching changes and roster shakeups, are sitting at a mediocre 35-37, and LaVine's numbers, 21.2 points, 3.8 rebounds, and 4.0 assists, don't tell the full story of his impact. Sam Amick from The Athletic brought up some concerning insights about LaVine's fit in Sacramento. He's not exactly thriving there, and I can't help but wonder how he would have fared in our system. Sure, LaVine is a bona fide scorer, but would he have gelled with the rest of our squad? Would he have elevated his teammates as Butler has? I think not. Butler's ability to integrate seamlessly into the Warriors' offense has been nothing short of spectacular. He brings not just scoring, but also leadership and an intensity that this team desperately needed. LaVine's current situation raises questions. If the Kings fail to make the playoffs, we might see him on the move again. And let's be honest, we've all seen how quickly the landscape of the NBA can change. A player can go from being a star on one team to a liability on another in the blink of an eye. The Warriors can breathe a sigh of relief knowing they made the right call. It's become increasingly evident that LaVine wouldn't have been the solution we were looking for. Butler is not only a game changer, he's a force that has reinvigorated our championship aspirations. While LaVine is beginning to exit his prime, Butler is showing us how to compete at the highest level. This is a player who thrives in high-pressure moments, and that's exactly what the Warriors need as we eye a deep post-season run. I can't help but feel a sense of pride in our front office for navigating these waters. What once seemed like a misstep with LaVine has turned into a masterclass in strategic decision-making. With Butler now part of our core for at least 2 more years, we have a window to chase that coveted title once again. That's what we live for as fans, isn't it? The promise of glory, the thrill of the chase. But I want to hear from you. Do you think the Warriors made the best decision by passing on LaVine for Butler? Honestly, I'm torn. LaVine's scoring ability is undeniable, but the fit is what truly matters in this league. Are we better off with Butler leading the charge? I believe so, but I want to know your thoughts on this. Join the debate in the comments below. What do you expect from the Warriors as we move deeper into the season? Are we really championship contenders, or are we just getting ahead of ourselves? I'm eager to see where this journey takes us. And hey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on all things Warriors. Activate that notification bell to catch all the latest updates. Let's rally together as fans and support our team as they continue this exciting season.